Hey guys, it's Alex here with the local lowdown here at the Yuki Club down in Philadelphia, and I'm here with Khaki Cuffs. Would you guys mind introducing yourselves and what you guys do in the band?
Yeah, for sure. I'm Brody. Pronouns are they, them, and I play guitar and I do vocals.
I'm Drew with he pronouns. I play bass.
My name is Mitchell. I play drums.
Sweet, thank y'all so much. So let's travel back in time a little bit, right? 2021, you guys released Third and Long before shelving the band for the indefinite future. Come the start of 2023, you're out here playing 3 shows with Flight Patterns. What made you guys want to restart the band?
So I never wanted the band to stop necessarily. I just knew that at the time of us breaking up, that's what we had to do, you know. But I always wanted to keep doing music. We have a bunch of bands that we're all in, and this is definitely the one I take the most serious. But we never stopped playing music together. The 3 of us combined are in half a dozen bands, probably. Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
most of the Delaware bands consist of one of us at least.
And Moonflower.
Yeah.
Between the 2 of our bands.
Yeah. Between the 2 of our bands, it's us. But yeah, I mean, these songs I think are great. We never got to play an album release show, or any tour off the back of that. And I mean, we just know so many cool people and so many cool places we want to go out and tour, and see all them, and also just write new music when we have that inspiration to do that. I'm looking forward to everything that we have coming up.
Sweet, yeah, so it was just kind of meant to be to finally, come back together.
Yeah, Mitch is new.
And get rolling back on the road again.
Yeah, we just added Mitch kind of recently, and it was a no-brainer adding them to the band because, obviously, we're in all these bands together. It just made sense.
Sweet. Yeah.
This is my second Khaki Cuff show.
Second one in the books.
Yeah.
So, as part of the restart, you guys re-released Waffle House 1 a.m., which originally came out on your album Fleeting. This version, reimagined, brings a little bit more grit than the original. Why'd you revisit this one in particular?
Yeah, so that's a good question. Back in the day, it used to be just me, and I recorded everything on GarageBand for iPhone, and I would track vocals in my Jeep after work at McDonald's. And a lot of those songs have good bones, but they're just I was 16 when I put that out originally, and I think it deserved a better life. And how it sounds now is how I always wanted it to sound. And I'm gonna do the same thing, or we're gonna do the same thing with a bunch of our older stuff, revisit it and make it how we wanted it to be, or I wanted it to be when I first wrote it. Because I feel like your artistic vision isn't always recognized if you don't have the resources to do that. But now we do. We have all the knowledge and hindsight behind us. We can make those songs way better now.
Sweet, yeah. So, talking about those reworks, you said you're working on an EP of old songs reimagined. Could you dive a bit more into the project and, what other songs might appear on it? And will this newfound grit kind of make their way towards those songs?
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of these older ones, in that whole era before I Am Nothing, yeah, kind of mentioned, they have good bones, but I didn't record them as well as I could have, and I didn't put all the time in because I was a student. I was a high school student. I was recording vocals in my car, and that's not the way that song should be imagined if you have the resources to do other things with them. And so we're doing this ad song. We have a version that we play live. We didn't play it tonight, but we have a version that we played live, and it's a new ish version with a big build up, and there's screams on it. And April, that song has good bones, and we're revisiting that. 877 6th Street Cookie is going to be on there, and I'm not gonna give all the secrets away because it's a secret, but I'm excited for that to come out. And I'm very flattered that you dug so deep as to bring that up. I haven't even told, I don't know, our label guy when that's coming out. So,
Heck yeah, I can't wait to see, which songs are going to be finding their way back out into the world with a new structure and stuff.
Thank you.
But I got to ask, bringing it back to self-titled, just because I'm so curious, right? Why name a song after Derek Savage's greatest creation, the one and only, which, mind you, is a legend over at Fredonia Radio Systems.
Absolute
the one and
legend.
only Cool Cat.
The one and only. No, like, all right. So I was 18 when I wrote that, and I was watching a lot of like Your Movies Sucks, and like Ralph the Movie Maker, and like I Hate Everything, and like all those like YouTubers who like reviewed movies and stuff. And I really wanted Derek Savage to send me a cease and desist because at the time I hadn't got into any legal trouble, and. I will say I want that less now. But no, I feel like, those who know, and those who don't know, it's just a fun, quirky song title. But, if you're like us and you're in that higher echelon of people who know what that is, then like...
The higher echelon who know the great work of Derek Savage.
The great work of Derek Savage.
He does have many great works.
Yeah.
My dad.
One of which is this cool Van Halen guitar.
Well, talking about great works, in my opinion, right? Now, let me get this straight. I'm the technical director here at the local lowdown. I take care of all the tech stuff, do all the editing, making the beeping go booping, how it be. But my real passion in life is being the merchiest gremlin alive and gathering as much band merch, the greatest works of band merch out there. Now, I know you guys just re-released, the self-title on tape. And the Garfield shirt has been freshly printed. But I gotta ask, is there anything else coming down the pipeline? Any more merchy ideas or?
Yeah, so we actually have a few things. So all the merch I design, or like someone else will give me an idea and I'll design it. But we're currently talking with this label in Germany about putting the self-titled on Game Boy Advance cassettes. And I don't know how much I can talk about this because it's like really cool. I'll talk about it some more. So there's going to be 3 variants and each of them are going to be how there's Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. They all have different people on the cover, different Pokemon on the cover. Each of our 3 favorite Gen 1 Pokemon are going to be on the cover of our different versions. And they're all going to be named after towns in Kanto. And they all like match like the color scheme of the self-titled, and there's like all sorts of cute little artwork that we did.
What software do you use to design merch?
I use Google Drawings to design merch.
People are very happy about that, are they?
And we recently had someone yell at us at the VHS company. So Mitch and I are in a hardcore band called Mind Goblin, and we did VHSs with that band. And the guy from the VHS company got really mad at me for saying that I use Google Drawings. But I think it's great, and it has only yielded me high quality stuff. It's just you really have to know how to use that program since you brought it up.
It's just a little industry secret.
I'll stand by Google Drawings until I die. I'm never getting Photoshop.
Well, I gotta ask, is there anything else coming up in the pipeline, anything we should be looking out for, besides this EP coming up, any shows in the near future?
So we're playing DIY Prom. It's going to be in New Jersey, and it's going to be awesome. Halogens is playing that, and Ditz is playing that, Goalkeeper. I wish I had the poster in front of me, but I don't. It's gonna be like a ton of bands that like I love and like friends of ours and like some of our label mates with Ditz. That's gonna be awesome. And we also want to like tour like relentlessly after I graduate college because this is my last semester coming up.
Mine too. Look at that.
That's what's up. Yeah. Like we want to tour a lot after that, and we know so many cool people and so many cool places that I'm sure that'll be like a slam dunk.
Sweet. Thank you guys so much for sitting in the green room here. More of a kitchen, but it's good enough in my opinion. But this has been Alex with the Local Lowdown with Khaki Cuffs. I'll see you guys in the next field interview.
I feel nostalgia.